Welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the number one grinder, the best kept secret in YouTube. Hey, 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 good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on YouTube. Yes, I am the best of the business. Also, yes, I am. Welcome to another, the underrated men's breakfast fellowship live. Again, only men can come to the panel, and we're gonna talk man stuff. We're gonna talk about man stuff. I know it's been a while and everything, and so let me read this first. Come enjoy real conversations with the underrated one, us as the righteous one individually. Let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. Yes, yes, yes. Remember, we all we got. We all we got. Okay. So we're gonna wait for some more people to come through, fill it up and everything. Hold on for 1 second, please. Hold on 1 second, please. All right, so hit this right here. Brother Sheed. Okay, Brother Sheed, check your text. I send the link through your text to get on the panel, so check that out. Love Tim. I ain't seen you in a while. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome. I hope everything's all right. This is the underrated men's breakfast fellowship live. Is men's talk only. Men's on the panel only. All right, we're gonna talk about men stuff. Welcome, Love Ted. Okay, you just come straight to the panel, bro. That's all you need to do. You need to hit that. Okay, got you. Oh, you just waiting? Yeah, yeah. I have to hook things up and everything. You just come straight to the panel, brother. Yeah. I know it's been a while that I haven't done the men's breakfast fellowship live, but I most likely next month you probably see me more. Then after that, I'm gonna do more. I know I keep on saying I gotta do underrated men's talk. I'll be doing that too. Um, I did a live. Hey, bro, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while too. If you want to get on the panel, let me know. Okay. This is men's talk. Men's only on the panel. Only men's only. All right. So I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I get my coffee stuff. I'll be right back. Hello. I'll come back. I came back. Came back. I came back. Yeah. So we gonna wait for some. And I send the links out um to the brothers. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is another version, another of the Underrated Men's Breakfast Fellowship Live. Again, only men's coming on the panel. That's all it is. Okay. They'd be greatly appreciate. Little Rock, 25 2517 2517. Thanks for coming, family. Appreciate you coming. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Rashid. Like I said, the link is right there. See, you can come on. You come on and come on. So now I want to thank the one to continually support me. That is greatly appreciated. And I'm just letting you know I am very humble. And I'm just letting you know I do not take it. I do not take it for granted. And I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really do. I really want to thank you for the bottom of my heart. Hey, brother She. Good morning to you,
What's going on with you, man? How you doing?
man. I'm better, man. I'm better. I'm better.
So
I'm
what's on
better.
the agenda today? Are we waiting?
Well, huh?
I say, what's on the
Huh?
agenda for today?
We don't talk about a few things. Ain't no other topic and everything. You know. Think we, well, you know what? Oh, I really want to talk about relationships. You know, us as black men. You know, I think it's very important to have the respect of each other, no matter of certain neighborhoods that we live in. You know, I feel that's very important. You know, what you think about it?
On the topic of relation dealing with,
Between
men
between us?
or
Yeah, between us as black men. Let me explain better. I find out throughout the years there are some brothers. I'm talking about some brothers. They live in a certain neighborhood, and they tend to look down at other brothers. Maybe they don't live in the neighborhood, but they still surviving. They still doing their own thing, and sometimes that we could lose out of greatness among each other. And so I do want to touch on that because I actually see it in these spaces. You don't have that. You ain't nobody. You need to do this. And we need to talk about it.
yeah, fame status is key here. you
Yeah.
know, uh, Most people are defined by their likes, by their views, by their followers, to the point where, like old professor always say, sometimes the small are the best product of the time.
Hmm. That's true.
Things in which it benefits them, in which they look a certain way, and it's key
Hmm.
to the point where that's what I always say about a lot of channels, in this, especially in this space. I've told people many times I've came into the black manosphere through a woman that spoke on relationships.
Hmm.
She basically, her channel was based on money, economics, getting money.
Hmm.
Erica Williams, and she always talked about BGS and other guys in the space that were focused on relations, but the main thing she stuck with them was because they talked about the numbers in which the economy, where it's moving, how things are going, and that was more beneficial to her because of the fact, as a person in business, you have to know the numbers, you have to know the sway in which things are going,
Hmm.
because if you only focus on making the money and not worrying about your consumers, how can your business ever elevate to grow?
Hmm.
And in this space, we have a lot of guys, they're more focused on getting the subs than putting the message out,
Hmm.
you know. And the key, to the point that if they want to be famous, they'll say anything, do anything. That's why you have so many crazy videos of guys that do some of the most heinous things. You know, take for instance I think it's like the Soho Cup guy who glued he gorilla glued a cup to his mouth
Hmm.
on the premise of getting famous off of it because of the gorilla glue girl got famous.
Right. Hmm.
And when I first seen that, I thought she was a younger woman, but to find out how old she was, it was just amazing to me. And, a lot of people take those stories and put it on their page, with the premise of putting the information out. But
Hmm.
for the men that are in this space that are, not working together, you kind of relate that to it, to the point where a lot of people more or less is just doing it for the fame
Hmm.
than getting the message out.
Hmm.
They're giving false information. They're leading, to me, the younger generation astray because when it comes down to it, I'm a married man.
Hmm.
I can tell someone how to be single to, avoid certain pitfalls because I've been single. Now, for a man that wants to know something about marriage, I can give you an understanding about marriage because I've been married 14 years. So
Right.
to my understanding, I'm halfway to where, in my opinion, if you've been married for at least 25 to 30 years, you're doing something right. You know, the first between the first 5 years, that's the trial period.
Right.
And which you get to a certain length of time,
Mm-hmm.
that's when you can say, well, what I'm implementing into my family, it works. And a lot of guys be disingenuous with that, you know. And it kills me how we have guys will be in the same area, same state, same area, and won't even, recognize each other's existence. You know, we could have similar problems, but to avoid those problems with us working together, we rather just work at it on our own with no support, no help, no one there to, give us guidance. And in general, we all need help to a certain extent,
Mm-hmm.
whether it be small or big. If we
Mm-hmm.
need help, let's even like with YouTube. You got a new guy that's on YouTube, doesn't know anything about YouTube. He's doing most of the things incorrectly. You know,
Mm-hmm.
someone there can apply him, hey, this is how things should go. This is how your channel should look to if you want it to grow, you know. And there's some people that do that in this space. But then there's some that say, well, I don't want this guy doing better than me because he's going to take my subs. Or if the guy is doing good and he's on his way, the first thing a lot of guys will go, well, he's getting good, so I'm a coattail off of him. I'm gonna piggyback off this guy to take all his people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, it's crazy to the. I mean, I don't know how to put it, but I mean, it's just crazy. As men, we have to deal with all walks of life to fight. You know, for a job, for education. Dealing with women, and to turn around, it's almost like you're essentially fighting your own brother for a piece of the pie when we can
Mm-hmm.
just share.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Yeah, I think that's the point. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. Believe that. The best of the business. I'm with my other brother Sheed. We here. I want you to go please sub to the brother. He got excellent information talking about finance, talking about marriage, relationships, and he's on here. He is family. And I want to welcome everybody to the panel. I mean to the chat. Again, this is the underrated men's breakfast fellowship live. Only men come to the panel. Only men come to the panel. I know we had the ladies in the house. Thank you for your continued support of this platform. It is greatly appreciated. Love Tam. I'd like for you in the near future to come to the panel. When I had other issues, I would love for you to come and everything. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop my before I continue. Fireman. Oh, thank you, Fireman. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna drop my email in the chat, Love Tam, and anybody else. And I want y'all to subscribe back. I mean, to email me back so I can plug you in. Because most like she said, we gotta work together. And that is the problem. Sometimes we let other things get in the way. And we can't let that happen. We gotta learn to work together, especially us as black men. If a brother go through problem doesn't mean that he's weak. Gotta help him out. So that's what we gotta do. So the firemen, this is for firemen, Sweet Pea, and Love Tam. Or anybody else do not have my email. This is my email right here. Copy it down and send me and shoot me back an email so I can plug you in. So again, um, this is where it's at and everything. Yeah, so So, Bershit, what you been up to lately? Cause I've been in I've been in your lives. Tell the people what you've been up lately, please, before other men come on and we do the men's talk.
Hold on, give me about 5 minutes, real quick.
Got you. Okay. Guess I'm on back here. Now, now until more men come, um, I did. If you hear me, I'm eating because I haven't eaten all morning. I gotta put some. I'm trying to. I'm trying to like discipline myself to eat breakfast. I'm like a brunch eater, you know. So let me see. Okay. Oh, I agree. Fireman. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Especially us as black men. If another black man make it up to the ladder, that's good. Go. I salute them. But just remember, when a person like live in the hood or live in the suburbs and everything, it doesn't make them that oh that they don't have they can not bring anything to the table. They can. hmm We all
Some,
successful. We all successful in our own way. Oh, that's quick. I thought you'd come back in 5 minutes, bro.
oh no, I'm good. Yeah, but when it come down to it, my channel, like I always tell people, I got in this space. I drive box trucks, and I encourage a lot of guys to get into that. You know, I mean, all you need is pretty much a license. A lot of guys think you need CDLs to drive these box trucks, and I make good money doing it. I pick the jobs generally that pay well.
hmm
And I try to get a lot of guys into it to do something different. I'm
hmm
always I'm always out, to where I'm almost essentially like my own boss. I can
hmm
go ahead and like right now I'm driving, be on the phone. When you're in the warehouse, it's rules of the warehouse, rules of the job. You have
hmm
people that's over your shoulders watching you all the time, and
Yeah. Mm. Okay. What else? Hello? Oh, you must have went out. Yes,
yeah, can you
but
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I actually started this channel. We here.
hmm
This is my second channel. My other channel is focused on trucking, but this one is more or less dealing with the manosphere. I
hmm
tell guys, about getting information because, like I was saying earlier about the lady, I was dealing with her and she was talking about finance. That's what made me go over there to see what BJS and all the other guys are talking about. And essentially, a lot of things that are taught in this space, I've already essentially done in my life.
Right.
Dealing with my wife, and that's how I essentially picked a great woman, in my opinion, to marry.
Salute.
And
Salute to that. Yes.
when it came down to it, I always heard a lot of guys in this space talking about ups and downs of relationships, and it's like almost marriage essentially gets a bad name or a pitfall that's not so good. And that's
hmm
why I started the We Here, because when I go on panels, that's what we're doing. We're here for the information. We're here for the entertainment. If you want to go on the channel of entertaining, we
hmm
here more or less for the knowledge and understanding. And as general as people, we here, man and woman.
hmm
So kind of coexist in a certain way. I tell guys, not everything is not built the same, made the same. So
Right.
everybody's not gonna have the same outcome, you know. But
hmm
you won't get nowhere if you don't try,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why I focus on my channel about marriage and money. The
hmm
aspect I always push life insurance. You're never too
hmm
old to get life insurance.
Yeah.
It is all about what you qualify for,
Right. hmm
because to me that's essentially like generational wealth. If
Yes.
I want to, because I have younger kids, if I want that generation to have some money, and hopefully they manage the money right to where they can give to their kids, I
Hmm.
will have to leave something behind. We always see a lot of family members, and they die off, you know, and it's like a reset to the system because they
Hmm.
don't leave the next generation anything. You have houses that still have to be paid off. The kids can essentially sell the houses, make some type of money, but when you don't have wills and basically are looking at trust, it poses a problem when you're
Hmm.
dealing with those type of things.
Yes. Mhm. I think you know what. I remember that when my father was living, we used to talk about life insurance, and it's very important that us as black men we need to talk about more. I would like to get into with you in the near future to talk about finance and to talk about stocks and stuff. I know brothers that that had told me, say, yeah, man, you should come on, cause listen, we talk about it on your channel. You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, but I know the brothers be busy though. You know what I mean? So sometimes, but we definitely going to talk about that in the very near future because I think that's very important. That especially like I talked to this brother. I said, yo, is it possible? I said, I heard that when the ones that brought anybody's on disability, they cannot, buy stock. They said it's not true. And so I would like to start that conversation too. But that's gonna be in due time and everything, because not everybody want to know about their business because you know how it is. In this space, sad thing about it, most of our people is all judgmental. They want to ask questions. Oh, it seems like there's nothing wrong with you, and stuff like that. So I want to be very cautious, and I want to be very, very, careful about that, and be courteous too. So we go. So believe me, we definitely going to talk about disability too. I'm going to push it more, especially on in this platform right here. I feel that is very important, but not today though, not today. But we go. Matter of fact, it's gonna be a special one. I'm gonna let the brothers know so y'all can get here on time, and we're gonna talk about brothers on disability. But that's gonna be like probably sometime next month. But I'll let you know, and I urge y'all to really, really be serious to push it, because that's gonna be very important and everything. And so please understand that that we gotta look out for those brothers too. Um now now, I do want to talk about this. You can hear me, brother Sheed. If y'all can, and then the ones that also can hear me in the chat, press one, please. If y'all can hear me in the chat, press one.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. Okay, and but I do want to like talk about this and everything. I find out that there's quite a few brothers. They call women the B word. They are very disrespectful. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about the ones that don't deserve. I mean, no woman should deserve it, but they are brothers that call women bees and disrespecting them and everything. And I'm not going to get to the sisters because this is the man's talking with that. I deal with that in the near future when I do another topic and stuff like that. I appreciate. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just want to make sure. I want you to be connected. I want you to, as a fan, I want you to be connected to this conversation too. But I seen that these brothers are rats. These brothers are something else. And these are not young. These are not young brothers. These are brothers like my age group. Matter of fact, in your age group. And then it seems like these brothers and these other brothers know what's going on, and they scared. And yeah, I'm not gonna say they scared to talk up, but it seems like they like to keep it going. And I find that it's not funny. I find it's not fun. And let me put this out there too. Any woman that said any derogatory thing against a black man, I'm totally against that too. Because two wrongs do not make a right. So I'm gonna put that out there. But today we're gonna stick to men. All right. So why do you think that this still happening? And there's nobody that step in and say that that's wrong. Why do you think you see that in these spaces, bro?
Well, you got to look at it like this. Cyberbullying is real. It's the notion to where I can do things with no repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
The brother I was on his channel, Alonzo Hall, a good brother, talks about finance. And
Mm-hmm.
he was dealing with the situation of money. And he posed this question about the space, how, men they do things in a sense to where there's gonna be no repercussions. In finance, you have
Mm-hmm.
brokers that do things, and if they actually lose your money, it's to the extent that that they're not liable because they're going on assumption when you let someone else deal with your money. That's what a lot of guys in this space are doing. They- They're not liable for what they do. So in a sense, if they do it, it's just because they've done it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if me and you got into an argument right now, I
Mm-hmm.
start cursing and clowning at you. Only thing you can do is drop me from the panel. I
Mm-hmm.
can start up another panel, curse and clown about you the same because you, there's no kind of repercussion behind me doing it, but me and you going back and forth. If you don't go back and forth
Mm-hmm.
with me, then I'll just look like the fool that just
Mm-hmm.
ultimately just going off for no reason. Because when people start breaking it down, they'll see, well, he always going off, but what is the issue?
Right.
Because when they're dealing with most women, they the women can't physically be there in front of them. To the extent I wouldn't beg the difference that no woman try to do that with them, but just
Mm-hmm.
for like the men, doing that with them. Hold on one moment.
All right. Hey, shout out to She Stay Sleep TV. Please, I want you to go subscribe to my brother. Um, brothers, I want you to do yourselves a favor. I want you to go to his channel and I want you to listen what he talked about last night. We on man's talk and everything, so I'm gonna get to you, Clarence, in a few seconds. Let me get this out. Your brothers, fuck it, I'm gonna say it anyway. Your brothers in my age group, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves dealing with these women, think that you all that, you curse them out, but you want damn submission. You sell your own masculinity out to others. They pimp your masculinity. And I'm talking about to these women, that is toxic. But you want her to form online or whatever you could bring. That's why I talk on my channel or on my a live I did yesterday. I talk about purpose. Black man, I'm talking about the one time when you go look at yourself in the mirror and clear yourself up and understand that you do have a purpose. See, when a woman knows that you don't have a purpose, she's not going to follow you. She's not going to see you as a man. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Do you understand that? Now I know people say, yo, the number one grinder, you don't know what the fuck. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cause I've been in relationships. I was married. And also I see things on both sides of my late father and my late mother's side. When you're with a black man, let me explain something to you. When you do not have a purpose, and I'm talking about self, I'm going by what I said in the live self live I did. When you do not have damn self purpose, what makes you think a woman gonna follow you? What makes you think a woman's gonna join your greater purpose? Huh? Do what you got to do. She's gonna be there. Your brother in this space is, y'all piece of work. And I'm talking about the older brothers. Y'all are a piece of work. And you wonder why the damn brotherhood don't work. But I'm gonna do what I can to keep it working. And then you know what's the so sad thing about it? You got goddamn kids. Excuse sorry, Jehovah, I curse. I'm sorry. But you got kids and even grandkids that you want to follow your example, and you ain't got nothing, substance that they can fall on. But you got the nerve to call yourself a stand-up man. And so when you deal with a toxic woman, you think, oh yeah, that she got yo, this is the one. No, she's not. She gonna use you like a used canned goods and go on to the next. Brothers, you don't have a purpose. That's not a purpose, brother.
You know,
I didn't mean to cut you off. Doggone it, stay on your masculinity. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of levels to this. There's degrees to this. God, come on. Go ahead, brother Sheed. I've got you, Clarence. Shout out to She Stay Sleepy. Thank you, brother. If you
that's
want to
what
come up, let me know.
that's what
Good
we
morning.
always talking about. Guys having knowledge of self. You know, if you know who you are, you know your purpose, you know what you want out of life, and you know what you want to accomplish. Certain things that women or just men or anybody in general that come at you, you're gonna bypass those issues and those problems because if you have knowledge of self, you know not to get caught up in all this crazy mishap. You know not to put yourself in situations like that, and even
Mm-hmm.
dealing with women, that kind of, you know, in
Mm-hmm.
most cases, a lot of women will, try to set you off to a certain degree because they want to trigger you. They
Mm-hmm.
want to implement some type of pain or some type of things to the issue of you hurt them, they want to hurt you. And
Mm-hmm.
as we all know, most women cannot physically hurt a man, but emotionally and from a standpoint, they can that way. By
Okay.
keeping you from your kids, by doing certain things to what most men act out. I want to get back to that real quick, but the men that come at women in the space, you know, to a certain level, with a lot of older men, you know, if you get triggered, I understand. But for a man to just go off with no purpose, that speaks to, the maturity level. And like I always tell people, I have this struggle with trying to, call a man out for that. But the only thing is you're acting as if you're a boy. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say that because of different things going behind that and what it sounds like I'm, to the point of judging. But as a man, like I've heard old men tell people, I'm a real man.
Mm-hmm.
And they get to the point where they say I'm a real man. that lets you know it's a big difference on the type of man you're dealing with. You can deal with a boy, you can deal with, certain other entities, to the point when it becomes a dealing issue with a man, you always know that man, he's supposed to handle his weight. If anything happens, he kind of, put things in perspective and deal with it accordingly to the point where, you know, a man is not living on his purpose. He just gonna go off the fly, do whatever, only because it makes him, I'm about to say it makes him feel good that, you
Flash
know, and,
light.
and, and you can't come with the feelings when, as men, like I tell men, it's a big difference from the feelings and the emotions.
Good.
Women,
Let. Okay,
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. No,
I'm just gonna
let
say
me.
this real quick.
Go ahead.
With women, they deal with emotional answers. Men, we kind of deal with the aspect of facts and logics to the
Mhm.
extent, not all women. I'm not gonna say all women because most of them, when they get into an issue that they know they're wrong, the whole point is they want to correct themselves by from an emotional standpoint.
Mhm.
And emotions are not facts.
Right.
Emotions are opinions. And I just want
Mhm.
to go ahead and clear that up.
Yeah. Okay. Before I get to you, she stay sleep. Let me introduce you to brother Clarence McLean first. Clarence McLean, welcome to the Underrated Men's Breakfast Fellowship Live.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. How's the brother feel? Excuse me.
Feeling good, man. Just got up about 2 minutes ago and I seen this, so I said, all right, let me go ahead and jump in.
Okay. Cool. Anything you want to add before I hit up She Stay
Oh,
Sleep?
no, not really. I'm not really good in these conversations on the radio. I'll just sit here and listen to what y'all talking about.
Yeah, but this is man's talk, so I want you to add. Before I get to you, She Stay Sleep. Let me put this out there right now, ladies. This is the Underrated Men's Fellowship Live. Only men. Hey, Clarence, mute your mic, bro. Thank you very much. Whenever you want to talk, you can unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. This is the Underrated Men's Fellowship Live. Only men's coming to the panel. I put the link in the panel so She Stay Sleep could come up. So I'm letting you know, full warning, ladies. If you see the link, read the title. Because if you come up here, it ain't gonna be nice. So let me put it out there. All right. This is the Underrated Men's Fellowship Live. In the near future, I'm gonna have other conversations. If I feel like it, I'll be glad to get you on when I selectively pick. All right, welcome to my brother, the one and only She Stay Sleep TV. Peace to you and your family, brother.
Peace, peace, peace to my brother, the underrated one, number one grinder. Salute to y'all brothers. Shout out to my brother Sheed in the building. Peace to the brother Clarence. What's going on, brothers?
Man, we just
Going on.
maintain.
Um,
We
what's
going.
going
We
on,
just
brother?
build it, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. But just to tie into what Sheed was saying, I think because what he's saying as far as the whole emotional piece, I agree with it up until a certain point, and I think what we have to do in this space is begin to really qualify a lot of the statements that's made. A lot of men are not qualifying what they're saying with basically building on their statements. A lot of guys are just dropping statements and leaving them there. Nah, if we going if we saying we responsible for these young men, we have to be able to explain to them why you're saying what you're saying. So you can't just tell a young boy, a teenage boy who has all these emotions and feelings inside of him, that shit don't matter, that he's not supposed to adhere to that. What you supposed to tell these young men is not to think with your emotions. Men are not led by their emotions. Notice, led. It's not that men are not emotional. Men are emotional. When you hear a goddamn powerful speech from Khalid Muhammad, that shit makes you emotional. When you get hyped and start dancing, that's emotion. Okay? So brothers need to stop saying that in this space. Qualify and quantify what we're teaching. You see? This speaks to the effectiveness of your message. See, the message in this space is not effective because it's not being quantified. Dudes are just saying shit. Men are not led by their emotions, but men do have them, and men operate out of them. You can see that most of the time on these panels, that men lead with their emotions. Women are supposed to lead with their emotions, but that doesn't mean that they don't possess logic. See, the problem is in this space, you got too much dudes telling dudes women don't know shit and women don't have logic. All they have is feelings. That's false. That's false because some of these women is smarter than y'all.
Yep.
Some of these women are leading with more logic than the men in this space because the men are leading with their feelings. It's not that men don't have them, it's that we're not supposed to lead with them because women lead with their feelings. But that doesn't mean men don't possess them. So we have to be careful what we saying and how we saying it. And I even had to learn that when I was corrected. When an older brother came and said, listen, bro, you was wrong when you said this, that, and the third. And what did I do? I said, okay, I was wrong. But see, the problem comes in when dudes are led by their emotions. And this is why things between me and that brother kind of spent out of control because he was leading with his emotions. He wasn't leading with logic. See, he wasn't trying to correct me as a young brother in a way of an elder. He was trying to check me like I was a little dude and he telling the little dude to shut up. And see, that's where he went wrong at. Because see, now you're not teaching a lesson. You trying to prove a point. And this is where we have a problem as men. Because no man ain't gonna let no other man step on top of him. Whether that brother claim he got more wisdom than him or not. You're not gonna step on me, bro. I would adhere to correction, but you're not gonna step on me. You see, so brothers gotta be careful and start qualifying their statements because this is another reason why there's a lot of chaos around here. Because dudes are just running around saying shit. And that's what women do. Just blurt out shit out their mouth and don't qualify it. That's what women do too.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And then that's why that I state that on my live yesterday that when these men be going these women channels and then you start talking about men, why you supposed to go to that man if you have the problem. Why you go in that women's space and complain about men? Where's your character at? Where's your purpose at, bro? And you're absolutely right. And everything is like that because we both I seen this also too that we just say certain things and all of a sudden it's supposed to stick. Nah. Yeah, she Stacey was younger than me, but at the end of the day, he's a man. So I gotta address him as a man. And so for me, it's like I know how I get at times. Like she Stacey had to say, "Yo, big bro, yo, calm down. You know you come because he know when if I'm in, I'm in. I'm going in. Then, but see, some people take it. Oh, he telling you what to do. No. Relax, bro. You know, huh? And then I said, okay, because I could admit that I'm wrong at times, but a lot of brothers in here, it's egotistical. It's in them. Oh, I ain't wrong. Oh, I ain't this and that. But what about that brother? What about that brother? Do you respect how he coming from? It's not about you. See, it's not about you. And that's what a lot of them fail to understand that. And that's why I have this. So us as men, if we wrong, we could correct each other accordingly in these spaces. So when we see another brother, when we see each other in other spaces, we can act in accordingly. So in case if we see something what she stays asleep and brother she to talk about, we could correct it right then and there. But see, the sad thing about it is just a few of us doing it, but a lot of them refuse to do.
Yeah, because that's even like what I was saying about the feelings aspect. You know, men we deal more. Same word, different way of using it. The emotional side, and which all men have feelings. We're taught to suppress our feelings. You fall off a bike, it hurts. You get up, it makes you tough to move on. Don't don't sit there and cry and waddle and in the point of hurting yourself. When as a man you're taught to be tough. You're taught to take on things. That's why, like I said, when it comes to men, we use logic and facts. When we're talking amongst each other, even with dealing with women, if you run your
Mhm.
house, you have to be stern about certain things that come about. You know, if you have a woman that's not paying the bills properly, you have to set your foot down and pay those bills yourself and teach her how to do it. Not necessarily saying you have. I always say this: as men, you should more or less be able to know how to do the majority of everything. Not saying that you know everything, but to the extent where you can find out information. You know, like I tell guys, I know how to sew. It's not the point I'm over here making a suit or some dress or something like that. It's to the point that I know what a needle and thread is. I know how to patch up a little small hole on my pants because I tell men, in a sense to where if you don't find a mate, you got to know how to cook. You got to know how to clean, or you're going to live a dirty, a filthy environment, you know, and to the point where DS1 said about women, you know, there are women that know things, to the point where, I had a discussion with Gold Professor this morning, of rendering, some type of discipline and justice. I said, when truth is being implemented in something, fact is the fact. Whether if it's a woman telling you you did something wrong, whether it's a man telling you did something wrong, facts are facts. You're not supposed to put diesel in a gas line. And if a woman say, "Hey, you're putting the wrong thing in there," and hey, you don't tell me what to do, and you mess up your car because she's a woman, you don't want to take her advice because she's giving you something that's a fact, not an
Mhm.
opinion. You're thinking that you put it in there, it's gonna mess up your car. No, she's telling you there's a difference. You might don't know the difference, so she's implying the fact in which you should adhere to some type of knowledge to where you want to say, well, if I don't believe her, let me go to another man or something, and imply some type of discipline within yourself that, you're not going to humbly just say, well, I don't listen to women no matter what, you know?
Yeah, because let me tell you one time now, I was doing shopping like a few months ago, right? And this is like I was really preparing for on one of the mukbangs, right? So I was like getting like oh I need some seasoning. So I guess it, so there was this a couple. So the sister she said, "Yo, brother, once you get this because this is like 2 for 3, you get more." I said, well, I don't really have the coupon. No, no, long as you had the Food Line, MVP card, say you get 2 for 3, you get two for $1.50. I said, "Oh, I didn't know that." I said, "There, it's right there." I said, "Thank you so much." The brother, I don't know, it was a man or the husband said, "Man, why you let him know? Man, you don't need to do all that." I said, "Yo, that's the black man." So I looked at him and laughed like, "Really?" I said, "It is unbelievable." And I remember I was like, matter of fact, I was in the back of them, putting my stuff, getting paid and everything. And I just shook my head like, wow, bro, it's like that. you know, you don't respect her like that. Wow. Like wow, and then again. These is not young. These are old men my age. This is where the problem. I'm telling. Listen, what the number one grinder telling you. I will not steer nobody wrong. This is coming. It's not. It's not a young. It's not really young brothers. It be these old fogies. These old men stuck in their own way. I'm telling y'all. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm telling y'all.
Man, can I touch on that real quick, big bro?
Go ahead.
Because that's since me and you got cool, man, and this is years in the making.
Mm-hmm.
You've always said that to me. You always said, listen, bro, it's not y'all generation. It's not the generations after y'all. It's us.
Mm-hmm.
It's the dudes from my generation and above. We failed y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And I always say on my channel, a lot of the things that us men learned far as how to deal with women, we learned watching older men.
Yes.
We were told by the older dudes, make sure you get that sex first. We were taught that. That wasn't that was around. That was the message. Get the vagina and go. Don't listen to what she has to say. She don't got nothing to say unless she talking about taking her drawers off. We was taught this by the OGs, the
Yep.
old school players.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say that, man, brothers gotta really pay attention to that.
They don't want
Brothers
to
gotta
listen,
pay
bro.
attention to that, man. Because at the end of the day, what you're doing is what a lot of men your age are afraid to do. And the reason why the men not accepting what you've accepted is the reason why they suffering in their life, bro. And you can continue to live your life and still have a chance at success when they're suffering because they're still spiritually locked in because they still lying to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They still don't want to admit what they've done and what part they've played in their own demise, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to admit that. You've admitted that. That's why you can move on and be free when it comes to certain things. And
Mm-hmm.
brothers gotta pay attention to that because that's exactly what I mean by heal before we build.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
brothers gotta take them shackles, like you always say. Don't make me pop them locks. But we
Mm-hmm.
gotta, but in a spiritual way, we gotta start popping them locks because that's how we gonna truly show love for each other. If
Mm-hmm.
if if your heart is locked down, you can't be loyal to me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If your heart is conflicted, you can't share with me, bro. You can't because it's not in you. You don't know how. And that's what I want brothers to begin to understand, bro. And bro, you have the voice for the older brothers to push these brothers back into spirituality, bro. Get these brothers opening their Bibles back up and opening up certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that, bro. Because at the end of the day, this is who you are.
Yeah.
You was always the older brother that will let me know, nah, bro, this ain't right. Nah, bro, I got a feeling. See, that's spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I got a
That's it.
feeling, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. Something bad gonna happen behind that. You always was there for me in my corner like that, bro. That's your gift.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you offer to the brotherhood, bro. As an older brother, you provide counsel. That is what an elder does. An elder doesn't sit on the throne forever and rule. There's a council that you get elected on. You on that council, bro, because you always gave me good game, spiritual advice.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot. The end of the day, and I want brothers to understand. I want older brothers to understand is this too. younger brothers like DS1 and they gotta live their own journey and they have families, they serve and all like this. But it cannot be about you. And I'm talking about the older brothers. You gotta stop thinking it's about you. It's about the data. It's about this and that. No. At the end of the day, it's about the next one. Come on, brother. We are fucking dying out here, man. And it seems like I'm alone, bro. But you know what? It doesn't make a difference to me because I have a purpose. I gotta be there for DS1. I gotta be there for my younger brother, and especially I gotta be there for my young brother, the young boys. But your older brothers, y'all want to be in these men panels. Y'all want to think y'all better than anybody else. You don't want to branch out, and you don't even want to hear what DS1 talking about right now. You don't even want to hear what Brother C talking about. You don't even want to pay attention in the chat how they engage in here. And you think the number one grinder I supposed to roll with you? And then you got the brothers that y'all consider yourself a doctor. You'll be around people that practice homosexuality. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But you want that younger brother. Oh, you need to follow God. But you ain't following God. You are pimping these women. And the sad thing about it, you pimping, and I'm not even gonna talk about the women because y'all gotta deal with your own. But you're pimping these women. You're hopping to chat, to panel, and you don't think DS1 brothers here them has seen this? You don't think they're supposed to have respect for you? I don't have respect for you. I don't have nothing for you. You don't have to say nothing to me. All I'm just saying this, bro. Just be there. Don't hop your happy ass to them for convenience. Just be there. If they hurt, you gotta take it. You gotta counsel them. You gotta let them know I love you, bro. I got you. But you know the sad thing, that's why I created the OGs and the elders. Excuse me. And then, and what DS1 is saying, I'm an elder. I'm supposed to be an elder. I'm supposed to be an OG. But I have to be an elder because you failed me. So I have to be an LG/elder. Where's my growth? Where's my growth coming to being an elder? Where's my growth? But it's okay because my generation has failed him. I said it. I don't have no problem to say it. But I'm one of the brothers. I'm going to do whatever I can to fix it. I'm going to do whatever I can to be there for them, whatever young brother it is. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. It's going to be an exclamation point in your life that you're going to return back to dust. And the question you're going to ask, what I have done, and I'm talking about as a black man, what did I did enough to help our people, especially that next black man? Remember that. Because I'm going to tell you, I know quite a few older men. When they died, it was nobody around them. I seen it. They ain't want to have no parts of them. Even kids don't want to be, because you know why? Because you're stuck in your own ways. And the sad thing about it, you got grandsons out here. And now they seeing you as nothing but a old warm cold 45. Pour your ass out and dump you in the garbage. That's how they feel about you. Because if it would have been me, I've been pouring your ass out for a long time. Why do you think I don't drink? Why do you think when it's beer, I don't get it hot? Because it remind me of y'all. You're nothing. You're not but a beer poured into a sewer. And I don't blame how these young brothers feel about you. Because you making my job hard. But you know I'm going to change that again. No, you're not making it hard. Because you know you're making it easy for me because throughout all the clouds, I'm going to be there no matter what. No matter if I got a lot of money or I'm right here right now. I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to fight for them. Even if it depends on my life. Are you willing to walk what the grinder is talking about? Nah, y'all not ready for me. Because I ain't being ready for y'all. I gotta be ready for DS1. I gotta be ready for them young brothers. And I gotta be ready for our young boys. Y'all don't even goddamn talk about how these women continually violating our little boys. When y'all gonna talk about that? When you're going to talk about there are some of your men that's older than me, the young man want to get some liquor or some beer from the store, you take it and give you the money and you giving and buying them liquor instead of saying, nah, go to school. What's your problem? That trauma. You don't even want to identify the trauma. Y'all don't want to identify the trauma. You don't even want to identify my goddamn trauma. But so I gotta suppress my trauma because what you dropped the ball of, and like DS1, I'm gonna say DS1, that's what at times he's worried about me. So, bro, you know you all right. Yeah, I'm fine. Again, where's my growth towards elder? Where's my growth? Y'all dropped the ball. I don't really want to see no data no more. I don't want to see, oh, you got, ain't no understanding shit. Fuck y'all. Yo, old ass Code 45 warmers. Get out of my face. Stand up. If you do not have nothing to counsel to help a younger black man and our boys, get out of here. Because all the information, what you say doesn't mean nothing if you not willing to apply to yourself first. Bunch of 62, 63, 64, yo, old ass Cadillacs ain't going no goddamn where. I said it. Y'all can go on, man. Go ahead, man. Welcome, go, Professor.
Man. Yeah, that was deep, underrated. To add on to that, it's funny how you spoke about the older cats because I thought I was the only one that felt like that about them. I've been feeling like that for a while, and like I think DS was saying about how certain things they would teach us, you know, with a woman. I never was taught by a brother on the street to really respect a woman. It was like, man, like he said, get the drawers, get this, get that, and get up out of there. You know what I mean? The only person that really ever came to me and taught me how to treat a woman was my father, and I was blessed to have him because he always pointed me in the right direction. But yeah, but like you were saying, a lot of these OGs, they got to get it together, man. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't respect a lot of them. A lot of them want to tell you about what they did 20, 30 years ago, man. I had this, I had that. I look at them today like it's 2021. You ain't got shit. So please don't talk to me about what you had in 1985 and 1990 because you're a bum today and you don't have shit. And that's not me putting them down. You're already down. So I don't have to help you get down. You're already down. But yeah, you know, I want to tell you, Underrated, this is why I appreciate you because at the end of the day, if there's ever an issue or something, you know, it's funny. I can always call you and I can always, you know, reach out to you. And, you know, you always give me good advice, man. You always speak positive words, you know, to me and my wife. And, you know, and me and Tiffany, you know, we love you to death, man. You know, and
Appreciate that.
We're just grateful to have you. We're grateful to have you in our lives, man. I don't think you understand how important it is to
Mhm.
have you in our life. That's why I tell her anything you need, man. We're gonna be there for the guy, man. We don't care what it is we need, and if we ain't got it, we gonna get it for you. So I appreciate you, man.
Yo, you're making me tear up, yo. Before I get to you, go, Professor, yo. All I'm just trying to do just save, man. Brothers, we hurting out here, y'all. We hurting, man. And these older brothers don't get it, man. You hold on to these degrees, and I'm not saying you work hard to get it, yeah, but like I said, man, stop serving the selected ones. Serve the masses. Do the work. Save. Put your life on the line. If you're not willing to do it, stay on the side and be around people that are toxic. Go, Professor. Thank you. Welcome to the underrated men's um breakfast fellowship live. I salute you. Another fire live. I want y'all to check that out too. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you for blessing me with your time and energy, brother. Thank you for blessing me. Hey, DS1 peace, God. Hey, that Larry June be slapping, brother. You hear me banging it, man, when you drop through, brother. That Larry June slapping, God. Hey,
Peace to the God.
I bang that religiously. Okay? That
That's
Larry
what's up.
June, bro. Hey, look, discipline, man. Discipline, brother. That thing
Yee.
is slapping. Hey,
Yes.
y'all got to get down with that Larry June, man. I'm just throwing that out there. All right. And I want to say thank you to DS1, the God, Chief Say Sleep TV, peace, God, for turning me on to that, because that Larry June knocks, brother. Just throwing that out there. But peace to the panel, peace to the chat, man. I just finished my broadcast, and I don't know exactly where you guys are at on this on topic. So I just sit back and listen.
No doubt.
Go,
No
go
doubt.
ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Bill, yo. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, bro? At the end of the day, man, we gotta, as brothers, and this is something I've always said, man. Since I've been around, we gotta celebrate each other.
Mhm.
You know, like, speaking of the players and the max and how people want to try to, you know, put a bad name on them. But when you look at the players' balls, man, them black men celebrating each other. Them black men ain't hating on each other. Them black men ain't congregating together and backbiting, and you seeing brothers whispering and this brother pointing and doing. That's not what's going on, man. And that's what we gotta do. So I don't never have a problem with paying homage to brothers. I don't never have a problem with championing my brothers, because that don't make me feel no type of way. That don't lessen me as a man. That don't take nothing from me. That actually make me feel good, because I know I'm on a team full of champions. How that make me? That's like if I'm Shaq. How I'm gonna feel bad because Kobe my teammate. Kobe one of the best in the world too. How I'm gonna be mad because we got Rick Fox? How I'm gonna be mad because we got Big Shot Bob when he been hitting big shots his whole career? How am I mad? See, brothers, y'all gotta begin to think about this. How can I not champion my brothers? How can I not celebrate my brothers and say, yeah, this that dude right now. This who y'all should be listening to right now. This is what y'all should be doing. I don't get why brothers can't do that. But I know why. And I tell brothers this every day, man. You gotta get through what you going through, man. Because you can't be my brother, like I said, if your heart is conflicted towards me. If you can't pay homage to your brother, then I'm not your brother.
Mhm.
I'm a stranger to you. You have a problem with me. You see? But brothers don't understand this psychology. They think that we're not supposed to be this way. But they constantly say that other groups of men operate this way. But when you have black men who are telling brothers this how we need to operate, the brothers who are constantly talking about how other men operate, and you tell them, well, listen, bro, they operate through unity. So why don't we operate that way? Because we all black men. Oh wow, well, you can't rock with these Negroes. Oh, but the Mexican not saying that about his brother. You see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all want to constantly talk about the problem, but don't want to get with the brothers who provide the solutions. And this is the conflict amongst brothers. The brothers who are providing solutions and who have things to do, you don't want to get with them because the money is in the problem. You see, that's where the money's at. Just
Mm-hmm.
look at the health industry. The money's not in the cure, it's in the what? It's in the medicine. It's not in the cure. It's cheaper. It's you won't make no money if you can cure a person. Why cure him when I could sterilize him? And then when he start feeling that pain from the sterilization wearing off, he could come back and get tranquilized again. See, we could charge for that. Then if they provide cures, it's a one-time fee. See, and this is why these brothers want to keep the problems going, and they want to keep being problematic toward the brothers who provide solutions. And it's sad because at the end of the day, nobody wins.
No,
Nobody wins.
nobody would. That's the point. Nobody don't win. But you can tell these old Sanford and Son mother. Yo, it just for me it's like this, man. I don't care. I know y'all hearing me, and I really don't care because y'all old. Y'all cannot do nothing to the number one grinder. What else you could do to me? What else you could do to me? But just remember one thing. No matter what it is, I'm gonna be there for our brothers. I'm gonna be there for our people. And no matter what it is, you know what? I'm gonna say something. Yo, shout out to the fireman. He from Mace Taggart. Channel. Shout out to Mace. You know what I mean? Thank you so much and everything. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I call him right back. His brothers have to wait. Well, he have to wait. He just pissed and peed. He have to wait. But I did not know that I'm like about 60 something subs away from 2,000. I didn't know that. And he said, you need number one grinder to, you know, you need to put some respect. I said, I do my thing and stuff. I did not know that. She stay asleep. Remember when I got the 2,000, it was hard. But for me, 1,000, because he's one of the brothers that interviewed me a few years ago. Then Gab, brother Gab, he interviewed me when I hit 1,000. So do you know what it's like when I hit 2,000? What I have to overcome? The fallbacks and the losses that I actually was practically was out. And I had to, by the grace of God, I had to pull myself up by the help of She Stay Sleep and a few others that respect my existence. That's gonna be emotional for me. But at the same time, the work continues. And that is the sad thing that these older brothers fail to understand. The work continues. You don't do the work of some. You have to do the work for all. Even though there is a difference, of lifestyles, whatever it is. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about masculinity. You gotta put yourself out there for all. That's the masses. See, like I said before, and I'm gonna keep on let people know. Selective thinking, selective purpose. That's what they all about. Because I'm gonna tell you, good women is seeing that old fogies, and they don't want to be bothered with you. They don't want to be around Castro liver oil. They don't want to be around your stinking behind Lysol. They don't want to be around it. They want to be around a brother like me, like the number one guy now how to cook. You know what I mean? That you know what I mean? I got that, you know what I'm saying? Got that New York swag. You know
Get
what
on
I
that.
mean?
Get on your black and smooth shit.
Right, exactly. That I was getting ready to say it. My black and move, black and smooth shit.
Un-
I'm that dude.
underrated. Do me a favor, man. It's too early to be conceited. Stop it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is being conceited. I am conceited. I'm not black and smooth. See, this one, see, DS1 no, because I'm like, in the restaurant. I'm gonna give you one quick story. We're gonna continue. In the restaurant, he could tell you I was out there showing brothers. I'm showing brothers like, I'm in the community, yo. Yo, what's going on? You got any problem? Nah, I'm good. All right. Man, I had this nice, like this white girl, nice thick. She said he come all the time. She served me well. He can tell you. It's in my channel. Just go look for it. I'm in the community. So I was on my black and smooth it. You know what I mean? Serve me well too. This anything you want? Nah, yo.
Lord Jesus.
I'm just saying. But my point is, and when it's time to get on my black and smooth, I'm unstoppable. But at the same time, too, I'm serving our community. I'm looking out for the brothers. I make sure that that I'm there for them. And even the young girls too. Yes, young girls, but we're gonna keep it as men to be there for them. And that's what it's all about. So, any of your brothers wanna Bill, go right ahead.
Well, what I would say is, at the end of the day, uh, we have to be on our purpose, man. Right? And when we're on our purpose, black man, you'll find yourself moving in a better light. And your purpose has to be in sync with being good at heart, man. You can't be all out of pocket and thinking you moving correctly.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, you gotta, you gotta have some sense about yourself being in your purpose. This is why I rock with you guys, man. Because you guys are consistent with being on your purpose. And I appreciate that to the fullest, man. Will we all agree with each? Will we agree with everything we talk about on all notes? No, we won't. But what we do agree is that we're talking about, or with, I'm sorry, what we do agree with is that we're men working with men and providing a space for men. And that's where we at, man. And I desire to stay on that, man.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I'm appreciative of you brothers, and I always promote you guys consistently. And I'm on Monday through Friday, brother. And I aspire to, have numbers like you guys. Not that it would matter to me like that, but hey, the more people I reach with my message is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't hate. I congratulate and aspire to be great as well. Did I do that? I meant to do that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let me get this out. Shout out to the BFTB boxing. Thanks for coming. Shout out to the LDBC. Thanks for stopping in, brother. If you want to get on, let me know. I get the link, and I'm not going to be here that long. Shout out to Sunny Boxing Talk. Thank you so much, brother, for your constant support and everything. Thank you for the call. And this is what it's all about and everything. And let me say it before I continue. Once upon a time, I was going to stop it. I was going to put this in the back burner. I was. It was not. It was not. I was not getting the support, but I felt that my purpose was not appreciated. But examples like that, I got to keep on going. We got to keep on going. And I know there are some brothers saying that ain't no such thing, brother. You have every right to feel that way because, again, our generation have failed and the generation before that has failed. Now, did I say all of it is our fault? No. But I say this that it has to be a coordination of accountability and also to help. And that's all I want to do. I just want to help and just to be there and put in the action. Put in the action what DS1 and Clarence and Sheed and Go Professors they talk about. We have to get back to celebrate each other life. You get up in the morning, you winning. A lot of brothers right now, they get up, they didn't even see the next day. You know what I mean? We got to celebrate that. You know, I see in the space that these brothers they celebrated and stuff, and they acting like women. Oh God, look at I'm celebrating. Oh God, oh look at you. What happened to the masculinity? What happened? And then also how they promote people. They want to promote people what they feel like instead of I thought it's all about promoting masculinity. It's all about substance. See, we have to understand these old fogies here. They think their masculinity is all. Oh, I'm married. I understand what you come from, but you over there in that sector. You don't want to. You don't want to put yourself out to the masses. Why? Why you don't want to put yourself to the masses? Because you know why? Because you know good. You are toxic. You nothing but a hot, cold 45 that somebody ready to pour you out. And you want women to respect you. And then you are the same ones that, oh, don't talk to him because he don't have it. Oh, his information is not, this is better than mine. My channel is better than you too. If you know what I said my channel is one of the best kept secrets on YouTube. Yes, it is. I'm the best of the business. Yes, I am. I'm the number one grinder. I can say it and I can back it up. Could y'all do that? No, you can't. No, you can't. You know what? You're nothing but a hot rag, just wiping dirt on yourself. Y'all disgrace me. And that is the sad thing about it. Dirt like that is in this spaces. And you ask brothers like me to save you, to reason with you. I cannot reason with dirt. I cannot reason with no hot beer. I don't reason with people that is willing trying to hurt young brothers and our boys. There's no reason with that. No. Hell no. No. Because if I said the reason with that, what kind of man I am? If I said I believe in God, I'm saying what example that I'm showing? And that is the mindset that they in. Us right here, ones in the chat, we on the righteous path. We got to keep on fighting for that chip every day because they unrighteous chip is the devil. They on a whole total travesty of wickedness. Sometimes they camouflage and stuff. So I call them character hoppers, parasite scholars. And the sad thing about it, they getting older and older, and they see now and all like that. And these are the one call themselves therapists. These are the one call them doctors. These are the ones like, yeah, I work with this person, I work with that person. So what? Like again, if it doesn't trigger down to the masses, it doesn't mean nothing. How you can say that you have belief in God, but you think you read 3/4 of a Bible and you think you know it all? No. When you reach and be there for your younger brother, I'm talking for the old man. I'm talking about the new old fogies. When you change your ways, when you reach out for that brother, young brother, and them boys, do you know what? It's part of humanity. Not half humanity, whole humanity. God's purpose. Like I said, you keep it up, you're going to be find yourself in the bed. Nobody ain't going to care about you. The optics going to clean you up. No matter you having your will or you be, well, this pandemic, you get cremated. And knowing the family and what you treat, they will pour yourself right in the toilet bowl and flush you down. Instead, acid to acid, dust to dust, it's going to be acid to water in the sewer. I'm telling you. Brothers, better get your mind, better get your life right. Better get your life right. Because the vengeance, God, is real. Remember that. I'm telling y'all, the number one grinder will not steal you away. I know what I'm talking about. I suffered losses in my life, even recent ones. Y'all don't know y'all really have. Better be careful. When you bear false witness of another brother, especially a young brother, be careful of that. You ain't no better than me. You ain't no better than anybody else. I put on my pants like you. I wash my ass like you. I go and I be in this world. Hope I get back safe like you. You ain't no better than me. You come from God's creation like me. You ain't no better than me. So cut it out. Be there for them young brothers. Put your life online. If you going, so what? Sit, man. So what we going to do, we're going to make our last remarks on Clarence McClain, last remarks, and the one and only to spoken to him, last remarks. I'm closing this out.
Okay, I want to say shout out to the chat, the panel, underrated. Thanks for having me on here, man. Sorry, I was a little thrown off by the conversation because I was just waking up. But yeah, it's like you said, we have to get it together, black men. We have to. It's a must because we have to worry about the younger generation that's under us, the babies, as you said, underrated. But salute. We'll get into more on that later. But I just want to say salute to you and salute to all the brothers out here. Please let's keep it together and let's save our our young black children who's out here getting murdered. You know, our black men who's just going to jail for no reason, for senseless stuff. It's ridiculous, and
All right.
that's just about it, man.
Okay, stay right there. I want us to close as a family. The one and only, the spoken truth, please.
First of all, I want to say shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it. Shout out
Anytime.
to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the brothers that came up on the panel. And I want to say, man, brothers, we gotta heal before we build, man. And make sure y'all continue to support this channel. Make sure y'all hit up my brother Cash App, hit his super chat. Show my brother some support. If you can't do that, at least just share the video, man. Let's begin to keep pouring into each other as brothers, man, because we are our own agency out here as black men. So,
So
shout out to my brother once again.
let me ask you the question. Could you tell people what your live was about last night? I told them a little, but so they could go to support, and sub, please.
Oh, y'all could just hit me up. Sheep Stay Sleep TV, one word. And last night, my last stream, I was just breaking down, if black men in the black manosphere really want leadership, or do we really want submission? So y'all could go and check that out, and just check out what I do over there. But make sure y'all support this channel, man. So shout out to you again, bro.
I appreciate that. Peace to you and your family. Much appreciate class. Peace to you and your family. I'm just gonna say one last thing too. I want to thank all the brothers that go, Professor and Brother She. I want to thank y'all and everybody in the chat, even the women in the chat. Thank you for your continued support of this. Everything I said about your old Haggies, or your old Code 45, I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back. I want to stay within righteousness. I don't want to stand around unrighteousness. Y'all are some wicked, dirty demons. So you'll keep on, you promote certain ones. Keep on collecting them dirty dollars. Because just remember, their cash flow is going to stop one day. It's going to stop one day. And what you going to do then? Don't march yourself over here. Because the righteous ones is here. That just stick your nose at. We don't have no parts with you. So take your no good steak in drawers, wearing 1960s suits, happy days glorified, over 50 glory days, Passover. This ain't no place for you, man. Your days are over. Get on your grind like me, the number one only grinder. On behalf of my channel, the Underrated Doc is yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. The best of the business. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I can back it up. And family, the ones on the panel and the ones in the chat. This is some crazy times out here. Please try do your best to travel in groups to whatever destination you at or home. Please. If you got kids, sit down and talk to them. It's necessary. Please. Thank you. Until next time, this one is Ghost.
Peace out.